Okay, yeah, we started off like fucking banging out.
Right out the gate.
It's about a bad guarantee we gon' chase it. From the gutter like the bottom of the pavement.
What do you think?
Big body had me looking like a spaceship. It's fuck 12, nigga, I'ma make him chase it. Too many honeys, I'm like, eeny, miny, mo, yeah. She tryna bend it, do the matrix, touch your toes in. No sleep over, call the Uber, hit the road, ayy. It's no stress, it's no stress, hold on. No stress, bossed up, chain gleaming. I ain't
Feel me? Set the temp real quick.
Touchdown,
Oh, yeah.
down, get deep in. Say that ass to me, baby, get the
T Will exclusive.
ass to me, baby, get the geekin'. Say that ass to me, baby, get the geekin'. Say that ass to me, baby, get the geekin'. Say that ass to me, baby, get the geekin'. In this bitch, get the fuck out the way. Don't be stupid, you get knocked out your J. I shine by y'all niggas hot in the shade. I run it up, XL heavyweight. I be zooted off that pack, oh yeah, it's getting me throat. If you camping on that bread, yo, bitch, getting repo. She hit the line, say I love it when you doing me slow. And all them pussy niggas copy like they working Kikos. I go ahead.
Can't wait to shoot a video for this shit.
Damn, man, you finish it. Pussy nigga, gon' finish it. It's no stress, it's no stress. No stress, bossed up, chain gleaming. I ain't pulling up unless I get the team in. Touchdown, face down, get deep in. Say that ass to me, baby, get the geekin'. Say that ass to me, baby, get the geekin'. Say that ass to me, baby, get the geekin'. Say that ass to me, baby, get the geekin'. Say that ass to me, baby, get the geekin'. Boy, that cookie in the wood, yeah, I'm tucking it. Big boy pack, don't you think you even touching it, little baby? We just fucking, I ain't giving you the government. She think the dick gon' give it, which the way she keep on rubbing it. Hold on, I ain't no genie. Y'all niggas ain't really bustin' cash, y'all bustin' BBs. Drippin' on the gram, I swear that nigga wanna be me. Ducked off on my niggas, probably
Yeah, thank ya.
Hey, my nigga, yeah, this a big drum. You either with or without me, you gotta pick one. I got a demon and angel up in my eardrum. Hey, it's no stress, it's no stress. Hold on, no stress, bossed up, chain gleaming.
Chain bling.
I ain't pulling up unless I get the team in. Touchdown,
I need to get a fucking chain, man.
say that ass to me, baby, get the geekin'.
You say that, but I don't know if that's 100% true that you need to get a chain.
What?
I said you say that, but I don't know if it's 100% true that you need to get a chain.
Probably don't need to.
Yeah, I don't think you need to get one.
Would be icy though.
It would be icy, of course. You
Keep
would,
me cool
I
in this
can't
Cali
see you.
heat.
I can't see you like
I would tuck it
shortchanging
though.
yourself.
I would tuck it.
Oh, you would tuck.
Yeah, I would tuck the chain. I wouldn't keep the chain.
Buy chains just to tuck it.
Both of you have your chains tucked.
I mean, but this isn't a chain. This is like a.
This chain, I bought it to like this style to tuck it. I do have a lighter one that I wear outside of the shirt, but
This song makes me just like want to be at a pool party.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the End of the Day podcast.
welcome, guys. Welcome. Brand new episode. Started out with music, some jams,
Fuck it.
some EOD jams.
You know what I'm saying?
We need to make that into a TV channel.
Friend of the podcast.
Yeah, for
also, this Henny is brought to you by a production that is currently in the works.
Word.
We're filming a Henny talk.
Word.
So sorry, Elijah, but I'm drinking this Henny.
But yeah, we started out talking about something really big. First, we started out by making fun of Smoke Perp's latest Tim Westwood freestyle, which is fucking hilarious.
Yo, that
mess.
freestyle was.
And to
Definitely go
answer the
find
question from earlier before we started the podcast, his album that he did just drop debuted and did 5,000.
Wow, that is really bad for Smoke Perp.
Wow.
First week sales 5,000. So I mean,
But that could be a lot of different things though. Like maybe he just had really trash promotion.
or people,
no one's
people just
looking
don't
for
fuck
him.
with him. Yeah, people don't fuck with him.
Well, in these times,
Because I mean, what kind
We're
of
not really
promotion do you?
looking-
Well, because what kind of promotion do you need in these times? For the
Smoke
most
Perp.
part?
I haven't heard the album, but I would imagine the music's for outside. Like no one's outside right now. I'm not trying to be indoors pumping Smoke Perp, vacuuming my room or some shit.
Yeah, they don't even
my
seem like the
God.
chill music. So like, yeah.
It's not the vibes.
So, but Kristen, you were talking about because I mean, this kind of goes hand in hand about Drake. That the talks I heard those talks of Drake potentially going independent, but I feel like the music industry caters to Drake, so it would never happen just because like they take care of him in every way, shape, form possible because he's such a dominant force. But I mean, an artist like Smoke Perp, I mean, yeah, even with Smoke Perp being, even if he was quote unquote independent, 5,000 sales.
Yeah, that's the thing. People are looking for Drake, so even if Drake just posted on his About Me or whatever,
he wouldn't need any promotion.
No, yeah, he could just literally put like the link to it on his Instagram, and boom, it's over.
That, he needs zero promotion. So he's like a weird. So I because Russ said that, right? Russ mentioned things about Drake, and that's what I'm saying. He's like a weird scenario because he's already so established as an artist. The average artist probably would need a label to front him some money or help him with promotion or all the things that a label does.
Yeah, but or you just never go that route and then you just still do it.
Do you think Chance, the rapper, would have been better off signing to a label?
I mean, I feel like he is in some way, shape, or form signed or working with a label. But all right, let's say for the argument's sake, he's not. He's totally actually independent. I think he's exactly where he wants to be, considering himself as an independent artist. You know, like he's not Kanye level, but he's also not nobody. I say he's almost like a household name.
I honestly would put his stardom, if you want to call it, like I would think that he would be more popular if he just dropped music consistently, but he doesn't really have consistent music drops.
I seen an interview and he did mention that he doesn't do well creating in the space he's in because of COVID and being locked down. He's just writing because he writes a lot about what he goes through and experiences. Hence why his last album sounded the way it did.
And you hated it.
I did not fuck with it. A decent amount of it. There was some song. I mean, it wasn't even that I hated it. It's just his verses I just didn't connect with.
Yeah, it's just relationship.
Like, which album is this?
The Big Day or the
It's got
the see-through CD on the cover.
Did you like when he did the jazz renditions
of his album?
Surf.
Is it Surf? There was another one.
One of his earlier projects.
Surf was just like him.
Is that what it was?
Trumpet.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah, one of his earlier projects, right?
Yeah, it's like
all early Chance I fucked with because that was a different Chance.
Yeah.
He was like, still like.
Of all the albums, the last one was my least favorite.
Yeah, because it definitely.
I think he could still rap about what he's rapping about now, but I do miss that old Chance cadence.
Well, you can, like, Chance is an artist where it's very obvious, like, with Chance, what he's rapping about is what he's going through. It started from the very first acid rap and all that, when he used to be on drugs and shit like that. Like, to the point where he is now in his life. And that's why he said, like, yo, like, all his raps right now and all his music is about playing video games and shit, because that's what he's doing. He's stuck in the house playing video games, not going out and not doing anything, which I totally understand. I have that same issue right now as far as like creating. It's just like, yo, the
Chance couldn't take me in Call of Duty though.
I wonder, dude. I'm sure, dude.
I'd shut him down.
Because there's hours where you're not playing, dude. Where he's
I hopped on
playing.
Twitch the other day and tried streaming. Got a couple viewers, but honestly,
they wanted you to show sack. They were like, yo.
I'm still trying to get that.
He's very interactive when he plays video games.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I get
into it, bro.
He's there. I'm
in that shit, bro.
I got the setup. I'm about to start doing it too.
Man, I need to get that thing that we were talking about.
The cam link and shit and all that. Yeah. It's a very budding industry. You see, who just got a deal with that shit? Logic's retiring for his last project is dropping this week, I think, and or next week.
He's just gonna go to fucking streaming.
Well, he's retiring from rap. His last project is dropping. Logic's last project is dropping. He's retiring. For people who don't know,
we heard about this shit.
He's retiring. His last album's dropping soon in the next couple days, and he just got a major deal with Twitch. Twitch just gave him like a big ass contract, and he's gonna be just streaming on Twitch.
Wow.
So yeah,
I mean, good for Logic. Because...
How do you feel about? Sorry.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about people like stop rapping or stop doing anything?
Well, in Logic's case, I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of he's gonna catch a lot of that of like who cares type shit. He's definitely gonna catch a ton of that.
Don't get me wrong. Young Sinatra 3 That tape I really fucked with.
Nah, as a whole, Logic is like artistry wise, he's okay. Like he can make a song. So like there's songs that I'll listen to every project he drops just to see if whatever songs I like off of it is, because off of every project I've liked one or two songs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it real, dude. I don't really check for his music just because I don't really like his the way his vocal like how he sounds to me. His voice
totally can understand that. Can totally understand that.
Even with Eminem, I'm not just saying Eminem because I'm comparing two white rappers. It's,
but even
it's their voices.
So you feel the same way about it? You know why?
No, I like Eminem.
Oh,
I was gonna make a counterpoint and say like, there's been times where I've listened to Eminem and I can't play it because of the way he sounds.
His cadence.
But his new shit, like I feel like he tapped into some good like vocals for that.
No doubt. Yeah. Sometimes Logic surprises me. He'll make a song or two that I like, but for the most part, like a lot of his projects, I'll just breeze through. And
I'm just not a fast rapper guy.
I can totally understand that. But
what if Drake stopped?
Well, because Drake stopped rapping?
What if he was like
retired?
I'm done
no
rapping,
one would take that serious.
I'm gonna go back to acting.
Well, the thing is I think people expected that a lot earlier. Drake's run has been pretty fucking long. Most artists in Drake's shoes would have retired at some point and come back, or like.
I think Drake's got a few more years.
What artist?
How many more projects?
I mean, granted, no artist is. I feel like artists probably would have been. There's probably artists out there who would have been as consistent as Drake if they had the success that he had, but. As far as like consistent success
wasn't off Degrassi though.
No, consistent success. Like there's artists who,
but that's
there's artists who kept
talent.
release. There's artists who've probably released as much music as Drake, but don't like have the consistent success as it. Like Drake.
How many more projects do you think Drake has?
I mean, it comes. That's what it comes down to is when most artists stop because people stop checking for them.
No one's gonna stop checking.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
I mean, I
look
can't say
at
no one, but the general masses that listen to Drake, I'm sure if a Drake album comes out, you're gonna peep it.
I feel like he'll fall off like Eminem, but not even fall off. Like he'll exit like that. Like, and he'll come back every once in a while. I don't think he'll ever quit though.
I don't know, cause like
Drake's catalog isn't even that big.
No, what are you talking about? You're not paying attention to yourself. You're wilding. Drake's catalog is massive.
No, it's not,
albums.
bro.
He has so much music, bro. You got to look at his music.
How many? How many is massive?
I mean, are we talking?
Though?
Are we talking masters? Are we talking mixtapes?
I'm talking all of his music in general. How much music he's been doing for how long he's been doing it is ridiculous. How much music Drake has,
bro.
A Drake show,
not compared to other rappers.
A Drake show is like almost 3 hours, bro. You know that, right? And it's nothing. And it's nothing but hits. And it's nothing but hits back to back. You could say that about
Kanye.
What was that?
You could say that about Kanye. Like he has a lot of
Kanye as well. Every Kanye show I've been to has been over 2 hours.
But how many actual studio albums does Drake have?
Like almost 10. That's what I'm saying. Look at his albums.
He has a lot of.
He has a lot of studio albums. I mean,
one out every
he has
other
more
year.
studio albums than mixtapes. He only has he only has like one, or really the only mixtape you count is So Far Gone. Everything else is an album.
So he's got I'm checking it now. He's got 7 mixtapes.
What are the
7 and 5 studio albums and 3 compilation albums.
Exactly. The 3 compilation albums are what? What are the 3 compilation albums? Because I know you consider them albums. So if you're reading this, it's too late.
Well, and it also says he has 135 singles. So
that's
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying. He has mad music.
The singles are where his numbers come from.
Of course.
100%.
No, Drake is a single king. That's the thing. He will single you to death.
Compilation albums are
God.
We Are Young Money, Rise of an Empire, and Care Package.
Okay. So those are the albums. So what are the albums? What are the actual albums?
I'm going to keep it real. I've never listened to Rise of an Empire.
I probably have. I just don't remember because that's probably early. When did it drop?
March 11th, 2014.
That's what I'm saying. That was early Drake. Hold on. So what are the albums that they're considered? What are the 5 albums they're considered?
Oh, yeah. It's got trophies on it. It's got... I actually don't know these tracks.
What are the 5 albums they're saying?
5 albums are Thank Me Later, Take Care.
Yep.
Nothing Was the Same.
Yep.
Views.
Yep.
Scorpion.
Yep.
And To Be Announced for this year.
Oh, so what about If You're Reading This Is Too Late?
Yeah. What is that considered?
Yeah.
That's a mixtape.
That's considered a mixtape.
God.
Damn, these mixtapes are pretty solid.
That's what I'm saying.
Room for Improvement. Never heard it.
That was fire. You missed out.
Comeback Season.
Missed out. You never heard it?
No, I never heard
You
that.
missed out.
Bro, Sleep. If I fucking play that now, I would probably throw in the trash. Those early
not every
Drake beats were
not every song
not
is
good.
fire, but there's definitely fire on there still to this day.
I'll go check. I mean, I have to see the track
Guaranteed.
list because I probably heard some like throw.
Guaranteed. There's not only is there fire on there from Drake, there's fire on there from Wayne. This old Wayne fire because Wayne was all over them shits. This
I'm
early
looking at
Young
the
Money
track
fire.
list. Honestly, I don't think I've heard a lot of this. So.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of those songs. I will admit, a lot of those songs might have not like
Comeback Season.
beat wise and Drake's style wise might have not aged the best. But there's definitely still you'll hear it be like, oh,
Yeah, that's the thing
on
is
there.
that early Drake didn't age well.
I would say not a lot of it, but a decent amount because when they re-released So Far Gone, when I went through it, me personally, a lot of people were all stoked about it. Me personally, I was like, I was kind of cool, lukewarm on a lot of it.
So after So Far Gone, we have If You're Reading This Is Too Late, Fire.
Yeah. Oh, this is mixtapes.
That's mixtapes.
Yeah.
Man,
So so he didn't release another mixtape. So if you're reading this, it was too late after So Far Gone.
yeah, correct.
So, dude, then when you think about how much music he released,
That's
that's
6
all
years.
albums. That's all albums he had been releasing in that whole time.
Yeah.
So he
What a
released-
Time to Be Alive is his next one.
They consider that a mixtape?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess it's technically a mixtape.
More Life,
More Life. Yeah.
2017.
I guess that's a mixtape. I guess I should consider any project that he doesn't consider he doesn't release as a full studio album. Because More Life I liked. I thought More Life to me sounded like it was a fucking album.
Yeah,
More Life to me,
I don't
I
know
would
if I
consider
necessarily agree with the mixtape too.
Yeah, I think More Life's an album to me. And I fucked with More Life.
This is just the internet, so you can never really trust.
I don't love his top shotter bad boy flow. Man's flow. I don't like man. What do you think of Drake's man's flow?
I like it. I like anything he does.
You like his man's flow?
I don't know. I mean,
When he went because did you hear this new shit that he did with that other dude? What is it? Hetty? That new
Yeah.
song? What'd you think?
honestly,
You fuck with man's Drake?
it just depends on the beat. Honestly, like if he's trying to do too much, I can't get into it, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Like some of the Canadian flows.
Well, the Canadian flows are authentic because this nigga's Canadian. So anytime he does that, it's the London, UK shit. That's
Like the grime type shit.
that's man's flow. Man's flow. Like
Is
when
that what
he's-
they call it?
Yeah, I mean that's what he says it in the song.
He says man's flow?
man. He says man. He's always saying man. When he says man, when he's rapping like that and he says man, he's talking. Essentially, you're saying it in the third, like talking about yourself in the third person.
Man's.
Yeah.
Man. No, I think it's cool. I like that he's doing it. You know, speaking Arabic,
I don't play
speaking...
tic-tac-toe.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's
Like,
right. That's right.
He's doing it all. You know, I mean, I think...
Is that what he's speaking in the new song?
Yeah, and I think it's cool because if maybe someone else did it, it would be different, but it's Drake. And
Do you fuck with these new songs?
And I think that he pays... Yeah, I don't really love... What is it called?
One of them's called Grease. And
I
the
love
other
Grease.
Grease is really nice.
Do
Very.
you but man,
It's low quality.
Drake is the ultimate culture vulture. Like he can even fucking bite literal languages.
But I think you listen to that song and like you're not like offended. I feel like it's respectful.
Not
Like
offended,
he's
but
like
he's still
like,
using the culture and the language.
I don't mind that
But he's
because
putting
it's-
them on.
I don't mind that because yeah, it's cool and it's cute if you were to do it with your girl. Like if you were dating a girl who spoke that language and you said something like that in her language, she would find it cute, and that's what Drake is to the female. He's like, it's cute. I don't mind it. Only person I think who should be offended by that song is The Weeknd because this nigga sounds exactly like
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
right.
saying.
that nigga sounds
I feel like
exactly
this
like
is
The
Drake.
Weeknd.
This is Drake trying to do the
Drake
baby
end.
voice.
Like it was baby voice. At first I thought, oh, baby voice. What? But then I was like, yo, why does he sound like
He really did sound like The Weeknd. And I feel like a lot of people
the
don't
first
point
time I
that
heard
out.
this song, I was waiting for Drake to come on, nigga. I didn't know.
That's what I'm saying. No,
I
you're
didn't know
spot
Drake.
on.
The
Like,
first time I listened to this song, I was like, yo, this
That's
sounds hard.
spot on.
I was like, I was hearing Drake about to rap on this song, thinking he was gonna go in. Like
Does
thinking this
anyone
is
know
some
what the
chick
French
singing.
means?
No,
I thought that was some chick singing or someone singing. I thought that was like some new
That's really funny.
Artists singing type shit.
The other song, Popstar, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I really like Popstar.
That
Of course,
song? Have you ever heard the song Levi High by Danny Lee and DaBaby?
Maybe.
It sounds exactly like that song.
Maybe. I mean, that song, once again, these songs aren't
It's definitely
super
a-
high quality. They're pretty standard entries in the Drake
I
catalog.
mean, he nailed it. He said Popstar. It sounds like a pop song. It's a popular song.
Exactly.
But honestly, at the end of the day, that shit slaps.
That shit slaps.
Yeah.
It's when I'm sure Drake, that's nothing, bro.
Dog.
That's
These
nothing.
sound like these.
How many singles did you
these
say this
songs-
nigga had?
Bro, these sound like throwaway tracks. He he
Literally
had,
ones you just put 'em out.
135 or 125.
Dude, those
135.
those throwaway tracks could like get someone buzzing, someone's new career buzzing if that was their first
Yeah.
singer or whatever.
Oh, for sure.
Onto the scene. Not make
Debatable.
a career, not make
That's
a career, not make a
debatable.
career, but could get someone buzzing. Like, oh
Yeah,
damn,
to
you heard that
start
song?
talking
Oh,
about
okay. Like the baby's first song you heard wasn't the one that sent him.
Yeah.
Same with
Honestly, it was a slow burn for DaBaby, but I feel like once people caught on to him, all his songs blew up.
Real
Like,
Talk is a slow burn.
his whole
It was a
catalog,
slow
dude.
burn for a few of the artists. Like Lil Baby was
Playboy
slow.
Cardi was slow burn.
Playboy Cardi technically is still kind of a slow burn. He's not a household name. He's still kind of low key, lo-fi, like
Him and Iggy
underground.
are done.
What was that?
Him and Iggy are done.
Oh, is that official?
I'm pretty sure.
Did you? I didn't know that. Did you see that somewhere? I didn't.
I feel like I've read that multiple outlets.
I've
but
kind of
Kristen, you can
disconnected
fact check
myself
me.
from that whole regime just because, like,
I
I
feel
was
like
just waiting
Iggy
for an
Azalea-
album for so long. I felt like I was waiting for a whole lot of Red for so long that I'm just like, I gotta just like stop trying to giving a fuck, and so I just don't even pay attention to anything that happens over there anymore.
I mean, it's like that with a lot of artists. When an artist isn't consistently releasing, you're kind of just sitting there waiting.
But with Cardi, I feel like a lot of it has to do with the current climate because he's like a live show performer. He's like in person type of, he's like his videos are like very, I don't know. I feel like all this might be affecting.
Dude, and they're saying that concerts aren't supposed to come back till 2022.
Bro, I seen that as well, and it's fucked up.
That is crazy.
It's fucked up, but I
You get
totally understand.
Yeah.
I can see that at this point, it seems 100% realistic. I did not imagine that we would be going into August dealing with what we're dealing with right now.
Dude.
No.
It's probably going to go through the whole year.
Even though they were saying it at the beginning when it first popped off, they were like, "Yo, this is done. Here's a
And I was like, no, it's not.
There's no way.
I was like, you keep
No
saying that.
way.
Why?
No way." And here we are.
Man.
It's just a major setback.
It's like, what were you about to say?
I don't even know. But
There's no words for it anymore.
Yeah, just stress. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster, but it's actually making me seasick.
Like you thought you had your sea legs, like you took a
Dramamine.
Yeah, you took a little pill to counteract it, but you're on the boat and it's just all right, this is a bad analogy. I'm just going to stop right now.
Yeah, this analogy is going.
Oh no, but I wonder how many
exclusive.
rappers are gonna come out of this and be.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I wonder how many rappers are gonna come out of the quarantine going completely bankrupt.
I mean,
It's not going to be Drake, that's for sure.
definitely won't be Drake, but I feel like any rapper who does come out of it like that, we probably won't know about. Because I feel like, at the end of the day, once things are back to normal, even the most brokest of rappers will be able to get booked for a show that a bar will want to do for, minimal
Probably
dollar.
for way less money though.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be getting way less money.
Way less money.
And just go to that spot will be way less money. You know what I'm saying? This whole system will be so fucked up by that time.
Actually, I don't know. One of my friends threw a party in the quarantine and charged $7,000 per table.
But I mean, is this like guaranteed state? Like, is this like, this sounds like high end shit though, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, people are gonna always have spend money. Like in
Yeah.
LA, will always be a little different.
Yeah, but that's a party that you're spending that kind of money, maybe, and you're seeing like fucking Young Thug or something like that, and it's like 30 people there because it's like a small venue. Because I can see that. I can see like
Yeah, it was like a
I can
house
see
party.
shows starting up and tickets being $1,000, but it's only like 20 people because it's
Paying
so
7 bands for or 7 racks for a fucking house
But
party.
to super rich people, that's literally nothing but a house party, right?
Being able to go to a...
I'm cool.
I can see people just paying for a completely safe environment, like a guaranteed safe environment.
I would cash that in on some stocks or something.
Because at some point, like, the money's not going to mean anything if you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
If there's people who have mad money right now who haven't been doing anything. And, like, so once
Buying
there's an
jewelry.
opportunity to do something, they're going to take advantage of that. Like...
Yeah, custom shit has definitely been making a resurgence.
I'm sure.
I have an idea for an invention, but I don't want to say it on this pod. I'll tell you guys after.
Perfect.
Ooh.
TTTT will
Or would saying it
exclusive.
on this pod right now,
I feel like someone would
copyright it?
No.
No, definitely not.
Just
It would
put
just
the
be like,
idea
yeah,
out
that's the
there.
episode where they stole my idea.
That's not funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Nah, what else is going on though? Nicki Minaj is pregnant.
Yo, shout out to
Damn.
Nicki Minaj for being pregnant.
Man, I wish I had the round of applause loaded, but I don't.
Yay!
Wait, but who's the dad?
What do you think?
that
No
dude?
cap or cap?
Cat. Her husband is like not a good person.
That's
Well,
Her ma-
not good.
Her man is like an accused, like he's been gone to jail for like molesting and raping children, like young people.
yeah, that's definitely the case.
Nicki, what?
Yeah,
Nikki.
I don't. What is?
I mean, it's up to her to be a good mother at that point.
what's gonna? How does that work?
Are they together?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what the
they're married.
baby's with. I mean, I wish her the best. I hope that her baby is like
Yeah,
perfect
no,
and
because
amazing.
I believe he's a sex. He is a sex offender. He has to register and all that as a sex offender.
Does she
What did
walk
I
around
read?
with him in public? Like, I feel like I've never seen pictures of this.
Yeah, he's always in the background. If you type him in and Google him right now,
First degree
something
attempted
petty.
rape.
His last name's Petty.
Nicki Minaj's what?
Husband?
Husband.
Is
They're
it?
married.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
okay.
married right now.
Let me look at him.
They were together
He had
for
like two.
Yo, I
it
love
could've
how the
been
first
fake.
photo is his mugshot. That's
Yeah.
dirty.
yeah.
Like right when you type him in on Google, it's just a mugshot.
It's something petty.
Dude, man. It's just pictures of him and
What
is that
I
a
read
fucking
was a
bulletproof
lot.
vest?
It could have been fake news, but I seen something really crazy.
I don't know, but he looks like he shouldn't be dating Nicki Minaj. But what do I know?
Yeah,
I feel like
he's
she would have.
not dating her. He's married to her.
She should have stayed with Meek. And then Meek, those allegations came out with him and Kanye.
And Kim.
It's not, or I mean, well,
Hold on. So with Nicki Minaj, I want to know. We'll revisit that later because I need to know how that works. If you're a sex offender or a child, like you can't be around children, how do you have kids?
you probably have a kid, but you have to distance yourself or some shit.
No, I'm sure there's nothing they can say other than the state coming in and getting involved.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Because like that was the thing when he moved out to L.A. He had to register because they
Yeah.
moved out here, and that was a story on the news is that he didn't register and he had to register as because he moved to a new state.
Sketch.
And there was a warrant, I think, for his arrest or something. This is a while ago when they first moved out to L.A. And now that they're having a kid, I wonder how that works.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's talk about something else. And not that business.
Yeah.
Alright.
I hope their baby
Anyways.
is great.
Yeah, congrats to
That's
her
it.
though. I wonder. Yeah, I just wonder how that works. It's kind of weird.
I see on here, fuck Disney.
Is that who put that? Is that on the
Fuck
list? of
Disney.
things
Why
to do?
fuck Disney. I was like,
Why is it fuck
why
Disney?
is this way? Man, just ruining the youth. Like,
Well, why would
allowing
they do?
just horrible things to happen. You guys seen the video I sent of Bella Thorne?
Oh yeah,
She
yeah.
just was saying that pretty much while she didn't say while I was at Disney, but pretty much while she was at Disney, nobody said anything while they knew she was getting abused. Why would you just not say anything?
I feel like though Disney's been known for that shit.
100%, but that's why I fuck Disney.
Yeah.
We still like people still support the fuck out of Disney
Man.
in unbeknownst ways.
Yeah,
or beknownst
I
ways.
definitely love Disney movies, but I mean, as a as a company that's gonna stand for that. Like, fuck that.
Or it's not even standing for it. It's just seeing it and ignoring it.
Yeah.
Cause
That's what they stand for, though. They're with it. They're not saying nothing. Supporting it.
I mean, it's
damn.
not support. I feel like it's just if you're not doing something, it doesn't mean you're supporting it. It just means that you're not.
But I feel like it's kind of the idea of, like, it's not enough to be, like, just not racist. You have to be anti-racist. Like, it's
You
not
have
enough
to
to just
actively have
stand
a voice
against people
it.
abusing minors.
Because it's what in their regard they're saying that those people who they don't actively fight, their dollar's still good with us is what they are essentially.
Yeah, because that's all they care about.
Because if they actively did say
That's all
something
people
or
care
did,
about.
then those people would be turned off and wouldn't buy into the Disney spiel. So
Yeah.
now we'll just like stay silent
Yeah.
on the situation instead. Real quick though,
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, if I saw some crazy shit going down with a child, I would be like, yo,
100%.
Of course.
get this man.
Of course, but then like that's why I'm like, was everyone on the set just crooked? Like, was there no one who was like, yo, what
It's
the
just
fuck?
abuse of power. You know, it's you let people know that you don't, like, okay, I seen it, I'm not going to say anything. So then now you know I will never try to come to you because you've seen it happen, you did nothing.
I wonder
And-
how public it was.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I feel like this is definitely one of those things where you have to be there, because we can say all these things, but the only people that are really going to know are the offenders and the victims, you know? And they're coming out and saying this, but we need some fucking... If we're really trying to shut down like a corporation like Disney, you need some fucking
real talk,
hard,
legit evidence.
which is really sad. But honestly, I feel like a lot of them could just band together, and if everyone actually came up and spoke about it, I feel like there could be a change made. But the problem is that a lot of people don't want to talk about shit like that.
I mean, yeah, and it's a thing of like, all right, that's the past. So what do they pay for the past, or do they shut down? And because it's not definitely, it's probably something that's not. I don't know.
No, you just have to honor the existence of the trauma that you've,
That's real. Because we see that a lot with a lot of things where we kind of just don't acknowledge things like fucking Thanksgiving or...
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing now, though. People totally acknowledge that shit.
But how long did that shit take?
I mean, it just took
50 years.
I mean, yeah.
To acknowledge it, and still all of us
50 years,
probably
more than that.
celebrated
Yeah.
Thanksgiving in some way.
Yeah, of course. And it's
You
just
know?
like, it became it was a tradition. It was taught in schools. It's when it's part of the institutional... When it's institutionalized like that, it's like hard to get it out of the system.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, real quick though, what do you think the gender of Nicki Minaj's baby is gonna be?
I think she's gonna have a little girl.
You think a little girl?
Yeah. Hope she keeps her safe, or him.
I think she's
it's
gonna
a
have
boy.
twins.
I think it's a boy.
I think she's gonna have twins, and they're gonna
I
come
think it's a
out.
little boy. I can just see him right now, just like a little
Attitude.
Barb.
Little Meek Mill.
Yeah, nah.
What if it looked like
bugging.
Meek Mill?
You're bugging.
What if it was Meek Mill's? What if Kim Kardashian popped up? No, she wouldn't just pop out a baby. First of all,
Yo.
I think it's
ruin
good.
her
I think it's
body.
good for her brand to have a girl. I think it works for her if she has a girl.
Yeah,
I think that'll be great for her if she has a
Like
girl.
a
Did you guys know
Minaj
you
part
could
two.
fucking...
Yeah, I think it definitely. But
yeah, I could see that for her.
But I think it's gonna be a boy.
Did you guys know you could inseminate
Yeah.
an egg with
I don't think
like
she
a
did that.
specific
I don't
gender?
Think she did that. I don't think she did that because I feel
Really?
like I would
Yeah.
not want to do that. I'd be too afraid of the potential side effects of whatever is gonna happen to that kid.
Man.
I don't want to. I don't want to put science in my kid unless it's already guaranteed. I've seen thousands of kids born this way.
So are you gonna get the Neuralink when Elon Musk drops it then?
For me to do anything like that, that shit has to be as common as like boob implants.
They
Like
say,
boob implants nowadays, that shit is like clockwork.
Mm-hmm.
You can go get like boob implants, no problem now.
yeah, but you can also get it done very terribly.
No,
when
like
that shit ends up-
boob.
yeah, but you would go to like Tesla to get a Neuralink
Exactly. There is like
implanted, or wherever the hell.
there's a top notch place for boob implants that do probably a bunch of surgeries a day. You
With
know,
low-
exactly. If the Tesla, what for people who don't know, we're talking about the Tesla chip. What chip are you talking
It's
about?
not Tesla. It's Neuralink.
Neuralink.
I think it's its own company.
Its own
Let me
company. And so
Yeah, but I mean, I just saw this article that dropped. They're saying that with the Neuralink,
yeah.
that you can listen to music through
Where does it get
head.
installed? In my head?
I don't know, in
Yeah.
your body, I guess.
He said you can listen to the music directly to your brain.
That
So
was
it
because
has
that's
to
what I'm
be.
wondering is if it's
What if they have to like tap into your spine? I'm
Well,
not
that was
into that
the
shit.
image was attached to the brain. It looked like four different colored tags that with wires that came down and attached to something else.
Yeah, for me getting anything installed in me, that shit has to be as common as fucking boob implants. Like, it's no problem. Thousands of people have gotten
I feel
installed.
like a lot of people are gonna get
Hundreds
sick
of
from
thousands.
some Neuralink shit.
Potentially, but that's why I gotta
Oh.
let everyone do that and me figure out like, okay, that's just fucking you up. I'm good.
I'm good
It's
on
kind of
that.
like a hearing aid.
Of course, but I feel like by the time that comes around, becomes a thing, and gets popular, I will have been past the curve. And
Low-key, I would
will
get
be
one.
too old to get it.
You can't say that.
Hell yeah. There's no way. There's
You're like you have a like old brain.
either a old. Yeah, I think maybe my brain's too old for it.
No.
Because I definitely think that's gonna.
That's
be a
when you
thing.
do it,
I think
bro.
that's definitely gonna be a thing.
Yeah, that's when you do it.
No, I think that's gonna be a thing with those. Those is like your brain's not gonna be like
You got too many miles on it, bro.
exactly. Nah,
You could trade it in for this new brain.
no way.
You don't think?
Nah. I think that shit. I think humans are.
Yo, you
capable,
want a new body,
I
son?
think humans are capable of all of that.
I think
believe
humans
we
are capable of putting a consciousness into another body.
I believe we're capable of all of that. But
You think so?
for sure.
I believe definitely things like that we're capable. I mean, hey, the dude got a heart transplant and started literally never met the nigga he got a transplant from and started eating the same exact diet as that nigga.
Okay, but a consciousness. Like an entire soul consciousness.
I think
But I guess that also depends like what do you view consciousness as?
Eh,
A soul or just
exactly. I think it's possible. I think we're decades from achieving that. Once again, I believe wholeheartedly I might see it visually happen to humans, be able to do it. But I would be
You wouldn't
too
make the
old.
jump?
I will be too old.
What if they're like, there's a 50-50 chance you can make it?
Oh hell yeah. If they're
You're
saying,
like, let's roll the dice.
if it gets to a point where I'm old as fuck and they're like, yo, we can put you in a young ass body. I'm like, do it.
You could be 13.
Yeah.
Imagine starting from like teenage years and just doing it all over again.
I would put myself in.
I would go.
I would do
17.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't know if I do 13.
I do 17, so it's like you're
Yeah,
about to go in
That age is kind of annoying.
13.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's so many changes.
It was just kind of a waste of time.
I would hop into like a 17-year-old body
Yeah.
and then just grow up to
Yeah, exactly.
and then do everything I didn't do in this life.
Of course. Well, no, it wouldn't be everything you didn't do because you'd be like good. You would probably, if it's your conscious, you're continuing living. So you're maintaining the level you're at. You're not resetting. You're not hitting your reset button. You're just resetting
That's
your
true.
physical. You know
You're
what I'm
like,
saying?
fuck, man.
So
I
you're
like
gonna,
my other body
yeah,
better.
exactly. The issue is that the times where we're gonna be living in, let's say this is like 50 years from now, it's gonna be so different. It's probably gonna be.
Who knows what the world is going to be like? Because it could either go very futuristic or we could go third world.
Yeah, we could fucking crash.
Low
as a
key, I'm afraid
civilization.
it might be third world.
I feel like we might crash as a civilization.
I feel like we're gonna see a loss of the middle class. We're just gonna see rich and poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what is that movie with the train?
Well, no. I
know what you're talking about, but that's a great movie too.
The movie with the train, you said?
Yeah, that's
Snowpiercer.
Oh, Snowpiercer.
That's what it'll be like,
Snowpiercer's
but
intense.
on land.
Or what's that other one? Not fucking Sean, but 2029 or whatever.
2029.
You know what I'm talking about.
2029.
Never seen it.
Hold on. No, I know which one you're talking about.
You know. What is it?
I know. Yeah. Anyways.
No, you can't leave it like that.
I know it's gonna kill me, but we gotta move on.
Yeah.
At
fuck
some
it.
point, we have to talk about Kanye.
Oh yeah, it's Ryan Gosling's in the movie you're talking about too.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right. Fuck, what?
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, let's go.
Sin exclusive.
There it is.
Oh, that movie's
1
fucking
point
crazy.
for Sin Supreme.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we do. I guess. This nigga Kanye's bugging, but I mean, is he bugging? Yeah, he's bugging.
Why did his shit look like a stand-up like comedy show?
I
with
didn't.
the
Yo,
lights and shit?
that shit
Right?
was.
That shit looked like the lowest production comedy show I've ever seen in my life.
T will
That shit
exclusive.
It
wild.
was awful.
That shit was wild. I mean, it was no. There was. You said the audio. There was no mic. There's no mic. He was just talking.
Yeah, it was like a iPhone or some shit.
No, I know.
No,
but,
there was
like,
literally no. But he wasn't talking.
nobody could hear him.
Yeah, because there was no mic for him. Like he didn't have a mic. He just literally just booked this room and was just talking in the room
With fucking red and blue lights. Like, come
and
on,
a vest
dog.
on, a bomb vest on.
You look crazy right now. What is this?
Well, I think that
The haircut was wild.
we should be like maybe a little gentle to him, because if he is having a mental breakdown, if he is bipolar and is suffering and going through it emotionally, like I don't know.
He has to also have a camp. That's just like
Yeah, but there. I mean, in the end of the day, if you're the
You're an
the
individual.
reason why, if you're the Kanye West can say he's the reason why when anyone is around him, his hair is hair, for the most part. All his camp is there because of him. So who can he really listen? Like,
And if
We
you've ever
can't-
dealt with someone with mental illness, it's not as easy as just saying, listen to me.
Yeah.
It's, they are their own person, and and especially someone like Kanye who
yeah, I just can't imagine.
who has the paranoia and thinks he is a genius, all of
Yeah,
these things.
I was gonna say we can't say that Kanye is dumb because he's
I don't think he's stupid.
he's very
No.
smart.
I don't think he's stupid.
He's calculated. It's just that I think he gets in his own head too much.
Yeah, it just seems like a lot's going on in his head, and he's not conveying it in a way that is making everyone feel like we fuck with you. Prior, when Kanye first came about and Kanye was first Kanye West and you first came onto the scene, the way he was conveying his ideas through his music or through his speech, even all the way up to saying George Bush doesn't care about black people really understood what he was saying. He was conveying it in ways that people understood and rocked with. It's just recently where it's just like, it's the way he's trying to convey his ideas seem like, yo, Kanye, what are you talking about? Like, you're not making sense. Some people are rocking with it. Some people are like, oh yeah, like, and some people are not. They're like, you're just not making sense. But he's cached so much goodwill up to this point that we've fucked with, music wise and just like human being wise, that it's like, I just can't just like abandon this nigga and be like, dude, nah, you're not
Honestly,
canceled, but
I
it's
just
like, I
want to
can't
see.
fuck with you.
I'll never abandon Kanye. I just want to see him in a healthy place. And I thought it was really cool that Dave went out to see him. I don't know what was really going on in that video. With
That video is way more awkward.
It's so
He like
awkward.
made him try to tell a joke.
Yeah, that was really weird. But at the end of the day, Dave went out there, and I know Dave is a smart man as well. And I feel like he visited Kanye on some genuine shit because he was concerned for him,
Yeah, for his friend, I would be too, man.
Hopefully, yeah.
I am concerned for Kanye.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we just gotta pray for this man. He needs it.
Yeah, hopefully they
Send him some
talked
positive
and,
vibes.
Because that video seemed crazy awkward.
Yeah. Dave's like, I haven't even had my coffee yet.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
So-
this is so awkward.
Mad
It was
awkward.
cringe-worthy, bro.
Like, the worst thing to do is to tell a comedian to tell a joke on the spot.
But I feel like that's just telling of where Kanye's at.
Like, nigga, rap for me, dog. Rap, nigga.
Yeah,
Right?
Kanye rap, dog.
Yeah.
He'd be like, fuck you.
That's what I'm saying.
I seen someone saying they feel Kanye does this every single time, that he goes crazy just to get publicity. Do you think he's going crazy to get publicity, or do you think that he is going crazy because he's grinding so hard and not resting and just really
That's a good point.
going for it?
I don't know. I can't tell. I don't think he needs publicity.
And that's what I think too. I think he's
That
literally.
doesn't need publicity.
And also, his mom's passing was just recently, so maybe he gets emotional. Like you know. He's
This
naming
nigga
his
is
album after his
Kanye
mom.
West. Like that's the equivalent of Jay-Z saying he needs publicity. Like no, if Jay-Z drops a CD tomorrow, if Jay-Z dropped an album tomorrow, niggas would go fucking bonkers. Now let's say Kanye didn't do anything up to this point, was quiet, and then just dropped this album that he's talking about dropping tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Niggas would go fucking bonkers. I don't think he needs any
Either
publicity.
way. Yeah, but yeah.
So that's why I don't understand. Like when his shoes just sell, like the way he promotes his shoes, you don't see ads on the street. You don't see posters. You don't see billboards. You get an email. The shoe drops.
Yeah.
The shit sells out. The shit resells. Like it is what it is. Like
Maybe Kanye coming out and doing all this, saying he's running for president and having this, what did he call it? The rally, his first rally.
yeah.
Honestly, bro, like maybe he's just fucking thinking about the world and trying to convey his thoughts to people, but doesn't really know how. I don't think he really understands what it means to be the president of the United States.
No way. There's no way he could.
But I feel like he wants a voice in what's happening in the world, but he's just not doing it right. Like, bro, come on. You're like, I feel like he's smart and he just needs to maneuver differently.
I mean, you don't really need to understand because Trump didn't understand and he still ran.
Man,
that's facts though. But he also, I think, cheated the election.
Also, look at where we're at.
I personally I don't think he necessarily cheated the election. Mainly just because, like, I don't know if I fully believe that he cheated the election. I just think people just wanted something different and voted differently, and he just won the states. I mean, you see how the votes work. He didn't win the popular vote.
Yeah, he did not.
People didn't want him to win. If they counted votes like how they should count votes, he wouldn't have won. He won the states that like swung the vote his way. So like, I mean, he really.
But isn't that in a way fucking manipulating the system? Like,
in that regard, yeah. But
So
I mean, that works in that
election.
works in the favor of us too, in the sense that we win those states too when we have someone in our favor. Like Barack won those states when Barack was, running and
yeah. But if
years.
Trump got it in ways that were, unconventional and
I
cheated the system.
I say
not
unconventional.
counting
I say
votes.
unconventional in the sense that Barack was unconventional to everyone
I
because
think
he was a
Trump cut
black
corners.
dude.
I think he cut corners.
Well, he cut corners in the sense that to run for president, almost nowadays you have to become a household name. You have to become a nigga like, oh yeah, I'll vote for this dude. And he cut corners in the sense that everyone knew who the fuck he was. Like everyone knew who Trump was. So he already, like, when you turn on the TV and you seen him debating this dude across the way, you already knew Trump was. You didn't know who the fuck this dude was. So already Trump had the leg up when it came to him just beating out all the other Republicans, beating out all those dudes. And to obviously win over Republicans, you really just have to tote a very simple rhetoric, really, for the most part. Like, as far as, like, to win the ones that fuck with him. You see all the ones that be at his rallies and shit like that. You see all those, the type of rhetoric he spits. He spits it 10 times better than any of the dudes, other Republicans that he was running against. You see how amped he gets those dudes.
It's like harder to win as a Democrat.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, because like you have to win over those people too. And that's why I think Barack was who he was. Like, he is who he is because he was able to kind of tote both lines, and that's really all I would want as a president from a Republican or a Democrat. Like if Trump was, let's say Trump was just chill, like, yeah, he might, even if he had some of the same policies, like if he wasn't who he was and just didn't tote this racist ass fucking rhetoric, I think things would be a lot fucking chiller in America. But the fact that he can't, like, he feels like he needs these racist ass people to back him so he doesn't condemn any of that shit. All the fuck shit that happens at his rallies and all that shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't condemn any of it. He'll say, oh, everyone was bad, or like, he he doesn't condemn any of that shit because he feels like he needs those people because those people back the fuck out of him. So like I don't know what it is. It's just crazy to me. That shit's just like I don't know.
Speaking of awful things that he says, or like not condemning people, did you see what he said about Ghislaine Epstein, the Epstein wife?
Hold on, no. What did he say?
He said, where is it? I just wish her well. Frankly, I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, and I guess she lives in Palm Beach, but I wish her well, whatever it is. Can you imagine that the president of the United States is going to say that about somebody who is going up against one of the biggest sex trafficking scandals we've ever really seen?
I don't know, man.
But what would we expect?
Wait, he just said that he lived in her hometown?
Yeah, and that he's met her numerous times and he wishes her well.
He tweeted that.
No, he said that.
He said that. Oh, so someone asked him about it.
Yeah, he said that he wished her well.
I mean,
whatever it is, I wish her well. Can you imagine?
I'm just wondering what's going to come out of all this.
Honestly, I just hate Trump so much, so whenever I hear some shit like that, I'm just like, yo, it doesn't surprise me. It's just a pig, dude. Like, that's some pig shit to say about a fucking sex offender. Come on now.
But, I mean, he's also, how many accounts...
This is the same guy that said grab her by the pussy.
Yeah, I mean, he's trash. He's the biggest...
Trump has proven he's bulletproof. He can do
truly.
no wrong. That's why
that's white America, bro.
It's weird because the Democrats are trying to win this fight, being holier or appearing to be win this fight while appearing to be holier than thou. Mm-hmm. The fight that they're fighting, they're not fighting it holier than thou because they're in the mud too. Democrats do dirty and grimy shit too. But they're trying to appear holier than thou. Yeah. Like they're not in the same mud that... Like,
yeah.
So...
Super pro-life, but they don't actually care about you.
And so, and Trump's in the mud, and he's speaking that bullshit too. And they don't crucify him. He says this shit every day, all the time.
Every single day that we've woken up since 2016 has been a new headline of something disgusting.
Or a lie. Yes. He be lying all the fucking time.
And sharing videos of people saying white power.
Bro, and nothing's he's uncancelable. He hasn't got canceled.
I used to believe in cancel culture. I don't.
I don't know anymore. What it is. I still don't even really know what it is.
You can't cancel people. You can't.
Well, it seems like they get an audience.
What about Tory for shooting Meg Thee Stallion?
I'll never listen to his music again.
Well, all right, we don't know.
Until
allegedly.
Until the Queen speaks, I'm not listening to his music.
I'm imagining. All right, so just my theory is that it was his fault 100%, but it was wholeheartedly an accident of some sort.
She said it was done with intent to hurt her.
Really?
You didn't see that tweet? Wait, do we have the tweet? Hold on.
I probably have the screenshot. You know I love Meg.
Yeah, because she came out and she was like, yeah, there was a crime that was intended against me.
That's what I was wondering, because it sounded like from that tweet, it sounded like there was a crime happening and maybe Tory was trying to defend her and he shot her.
Or someone else shot her.
Because it doesn't seem like Tory. Why would Tory commit a crime on her? Because I seen that tweet.
She said, I suffered a gunshot wounds as a result of a crime that was committed against me.
Yeah.
And done with the intent to physically harm me.
Yeah, exactly. So that's when I was thinking, did someone like run up on him? And then Tory ripped out the burner.
Well, because it's hard to say, because then her bodyguard came out and spoke.
That's what I'm saying.
I think honestly, I think he's 5'3". I think Megan
is
a big,
whooping his ass.
No, I think Megan is a big, strong, confident woman.
He can't be 5'3".
That's what I'm saying. And she was fucking him up.
5'3". No, I don't think she was fucking him up.
I think she.
I think.
And he pulled out the gun.
Do you know short men? Have you ever met a short man?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they got into it. She started whooping his ass because he was backflipping, and he shot her.
No, I
Wait,
think he wanted
come on,
respect
bro.
from her, and he wasn't gonna get it from her because she wasn't gonna just give it to him because he probably didn't fucking deserve it, and she probably said, "I'm getting out of the car," and he didn't want her to get out, and he shot her because he's 5'3", and sometimes people that are 5'3" have like Napoleon complex, and
I
Megan
totally
is
agree.
a
I totally
queen.
agree. I totally agree with all that, and but my only thing is I think she was manhandling his little ass.
No,
and he fucking shot her.
no,
He was scared.
no.
Damn,
I
I looked
refuse
it
to
up on
believe that.
Google and. Oh wait, no. They're saying 5'7".
What, Meg Thee Stallion size or Tory Lane size?
Meg Thee Stallion is like 5'11".
Yeah, she's like close to 6 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like close
I think
to 6
they
feet.
were just clowning him.
Well, that's what they put him in there as.
He's the same height as
There's the chair.
he's
Have
the
you
same,
seen the
he's
video
the,
of
he's
him?
the- he is the same height as friend of the podcast Jamil.
Don't say that.
No,
Don't. I mean,
No, he is. No, Jamil will tell you. If you ask him tomorrow, T will.
Wait, did he meet Tori or something?
Yes, or there's some reason why he knows. I asked him himself. I asked him. I was like, "Yo, you?"
He's like, bro, Tori's my brother, dog.
"Yeah, I know, right?" No, he will tell you. He's the same. He is the same height as him.
All right,
exactly the
but
same
I don't
height.
even think Tramel's 5'3".
He's like 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, Tori's like 5'6", which is
I'm
pretty
just
small.
saying.
That seems
obviously
that seems
not
more
all
reasonable.
men that are shorter are like that, but I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
saying.
pretty
I that's how I see it. Like I don't know.
Yeah, 5'6" is like not really. It's not like
It's not short.
short.
Yeah,
I
but
met
it's
people
but it's also
4'11".
but it's also people expect you to be tall because you're a man, and that's like a fucked up societal thing.
I think the issue with Tori is that he looks small compared to because he's a rap. Since he's a rapper, he's around a lot of other dudes.
We're gonna wait until Meg Thee Stallion says anything.
Around the Migos, he probably looks.
I mean, around Meg, he looks small.
That's facts. But are they? I wonder if they're dating.
Well, I thought they were hanging out. I mean, not dating, but like
They probably,
probably
she
weren't
probably
dating.
just was hanging out with him.
Yeah.
He probably obviously
I don't
was
know. I
hanging out with
feel-
him
I feel
her
like
for ulterior motives because she's
I
fine.
could just see him saying some wild ass shit and her just like just smacking the shit out of him.
And him to shoot her.
Yeah,
You
because he's
think it would go
small.
down like
He's
that?
small.
No, dog. No.
He can't. Meg
He
Thee
ain't
Stallion,
shooting.
Meg
You
Thee
are not going to
Stallion-
shoot Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion would-
Meg Thee Stallion wouldn't have said a crime to like intended to hurt me. Like she would say, "We got in a fucking fight."
All I
Meg
know
Thee
is-
Stallion is not
We
going to say
shall
that.
see.
She's going to keep it real.
All I know is Meg Thee Stallion will fuck Tori up. Are we arguing that?
Okay.
Bro,
My
Do you
money.
agree? Do you agree?
What?
Do you agree? Meg Thee Stallion will whip Tory Lane's ass.
She could sit on him and just call it a day.
Are you? Do you
Give him a
do you
timeout.
think, why do you think
I think Meg would whoop anybody's ass, but
specifically
yes.
Tory Lane's
Yeah.
little? You see how small he is. He's very small.
Yes, but I don't think that
Have
Tory
you seen
Lanez
his
is
live
going to shoot
performance?
Meg Thee Stallion to
He
protect
performs-
himself.
He performs the entire show. His entire show.
He looks disrespectful.
Standing on top of the audience because he's that tiny. He performs and they hold him up his entire show.
Well, it's also because he's light.
That once again, do you think Meg Thee Stallion will not manhandle Tory Lanez? I can just see her.
Imagine
manhandling
her like picking him up and throwing him across.
dude, and him just getting scared and just dude.
No.
Nah.
He shot her because he's disrespectful. Listen to his music. He don't care about nobody.
I mean, I don't know if he says it in his music that he would shoot a female. That's
No,
Yeah.
but you
It
can tell that
seems
he's
a little
disrespectful.
that seems wild.
You could tell
'Cause he
a
makes
vibe
chicks
from
say-
somebody.
he makes
No,
the
that's a
chicks
lot
say-
to
From
say from his music.
From
Yeah,
his
I don't
music,
know
from
if
his
his
live,
music-
from his Instagram, the way
I
he
don't know-
talks
I don't
about
know
women, the way
if-
he
to
talks
shoot
to
a-
women.
Yeah, to shoot a
It's
woman
no
is
respect,
wild.
so-
Her for no reason
To
though.
shoot a
Come
woman's
on.
For no
wild.
reason, though.
Chris,
But you're saying no
Nah.
reason. There's a reason.
Nah,
It's
I need,
ego.
I think
I
he was
need the
scared.
Do you
story.
know how powerful ego is?
He
I
was scared
definitely
for his
need this.
life.
I need the story to unfold.
Yeah,
And drugs and alcohol.
yeah, they definitely were. I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like if he
This
was,
don't make no fucking sense, bro.
all I know is Meg Thee Stallion is innocent. She was not whooping his ass. This is my guess.
Well, here's the
My
thing.
futuristic guess,
Here's
I
the
wanna
thing.
check
Even
it.
if she was whipping his ass, that's not her. It's not her fault that she got like.
Had to whoop his ass.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not an excuse for him shooting her. I don't want that to be construed in any way, shape, or form. No, I'm just imagining why he would do some bitch shit. Because that's some bitch shit. Even if he was getting his ass whooped, that's still some bitch shit to shoot a fucking female.
Because he's an egotistical, disrespectful man. Like he disrespects women in the music that he makes. Like it's fun to listen to, but it's like not respectful to women.
Making the music is one thing.
Shooting Meg Thee Stallion is
totally different because mad artists are mad disrespectful. This is the first time we've
It's
ever.
like Chris Brown. Okay, it's just like Chris Brown, how he beat Rihanna's ass.
But
Here's
he
the
was
thing.
making. He made Yo.
Here's the thing, though.
What? None of that matters.
Nah. Even with Chris Brown shit, we've seen that in music before.
No, but
With
I'm
Ike
saying
and Tina
his
Turner,
music
we've
didn't
seen.
reflect that.
Chris Brown's music isn't
We've
that
seen
disrespectful.
domestic
That's what I'm
abuse.
saying.
We've seen domestic abuse in music before, and it won't be the last time. This is the first time we've ever seen a rapper shoot a fucking female in the fucking rap industry ever. This is the first time.
And this is the top female. Right?
Yeah, this is totally different. We've seen
She's on 50 level right now.
We've seen like domestic violence in his music before. Like that's why Chris Brown and shit, like, it was whack, but it wasn't the craziest thing. This a rapper shot, like, what? This whatever story. That's why
Drugs and ego.
That's why the story itself, we need to hear it, because one, it just doesn't make any. It doesn't make any sense. I'm sure when we all hear the story, we're gonna be like, what? That's why you shot her?
It's gonna be drugs and ego driven, like either alcohol.
Is he locked up right now?
No, that's what I mean, because no one's cooperating with the police. So there's a big issue of that. No one's cooperating with the police. So that's
So
what's
she's
got
not even
me-
gonna tell?
Well, no, that's what's got me thinking differently about the situation, because the truth of the matter could be different than what the situation is viewed as.
I think that if it was something super crazy that someone's going to speak up, maybe it wasn't as serious as we think it is, and that's why no one wants to talk to the police. Because if it was something that literally was like super fucked up, I feel like Meg Thee Stallion would come out and speak
She
on
will.
it.
That's what I'm.
She said she's going to.
She is. I feel like she's gonna. She has
You
no
just have to
choice.
wait.
There's no way. There's no way she could release any music or do anything without having to speak on it, because the first question she will get when she comes back,
Any interview.
is about that.
Facts. That's true.
So there's
probably
no-
anytime she goes outside, honestly.
So there's no way she cannot talk about it. It's gonna be
Unless she just dusts it on the rug.
Well, no, it's not possible.
Yes,
well,
it is,
the
bro.
only way it's possible is to not do interviews. You can't do interviews, and then if you can't do interviews, that means you can't promote your music.
Or she could
You
just
could do
come up with a
interviews.
lie.
You just tell
Or
them, do
just
not
not-
ask me this.
Then there's no one who's this. That's not how it works in any interview.
First of all, it's
Everyone ends up getting asked that question that they don't want to get asked, or they have to answer it. They have to answer it in some way, shape, or
yeah.
form.
I mean, somebody asked her about her mom after her mom passed, and she just stopped talking.
Yeah, but she did come. Yeah, she stopped doing interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She stopped doing interviews. But she's also stopped putting out music.
But it's also about like how much you respect yourself and what you're willing to put up with. So somebody who's going to tell you, I'll come on your show if you do respect me and don't ask me this question, and then they do it, and then you just leave when they ask you, if that's what it's going to be, and you don't have to talk about it because you respect yourself.
I don't think that that's how this is going to go. I think that something's going to come of this. And
I mean, honestly, I don't imagine anything coming out of this for a while, just because.
Because Tory's reputation's on the line, too.
Right. Well, yeah, that. But one, right before all this happened, remember, Meg was having all that label issues. She wasn't trying to put out music. She was having issues with her label. She wasn't getting paid. She wanted to rework her contract. We talked about it on the podcast all way back then.
Yeah.
So that happened. Then COVID happened. So the industry's pretty much shut down. No live shows, no nothing. So, and then this happens. She gets shot. And now anything she does after this, any interview, anything, they're going to want to know about this. So I don't think anything's going to be coming out of Meg Thee Stallion's side or camp for
She said
a
as
while.
soon as she's ready, she's going to say. I was hoping maybe she was going to put some makeup on and get ready, but I think it might be a little longer.
What if she just drops a track?
Right?
Personally, that's the best thing to do is drop a track.
Hopefully nothing comes of this and violence doesn't start with Tory.
For your career, personally, if it's good, drop a track. That's the best thing you can do.
Just like a first day
It's
out
gotta
type
be
shit.
good. It's gotta be good though. No bullshit. No half-ass shit. If it's not good, just talk about it. Do a fucking interview. If it's good, like who shot you type good, like
Oh, she went over the Who Shot You beat?
that's what I'm saying. If it's good, put it out. If it's I guess I seen entanglement type. That
Entanglement
shit was, that
song?
shit
Has anyone
was
heard it?
garbage. Have you listened to it?
No.
Shit is garbage.
It's not
dude.
worth listening to.
I tried it. I was like, oh man. I was like hoping it's not bad.
It's exactly what you think it is. It shouldn't have been made.
It shouldn't have been made.
That shit was fucking trash.
It's coming off just whack.
T-Will
now.
exclusive.
Yeah, it's coming off whack. It's coming off whack. So yeah, if it's good, if she makes a good track, I say put it out. If it really talks about wholeheartedly about the situation, but if not, then just do a fucking interview.
All right. When we find out what happens, we're gonna come back and
We're definitely gonna
re-listen to
revisit this shit because
this episode.
yeah, Tori might be dunzo.
Nah, like you said, cancel culture doesn't exist.
You
It
can't.
doesn't.
I used to think you really could cancel people. You can stop, but
You can definitely. I've stopped listening to people. People still fuck with them.
yeah.
Catch Me Outside chick, her following is probably still just as fucking big as ever.
And also, Snoop Dogg just said her name in her song.
Near my fucking bubble of existence, bro.
But
I don't see her on
bro. There's
anything.
so many people that don't care about like the behind the scenes, and they
Bro.
just that audience exists. So the idea of cancel culture in a world where there's billions of people, it's not.
Yeah, like
Which is fucked up. But
they just exist in their own space, and that's okay. They just don't have to come into your bubble anymore, dude. Because the internet, unfortunately, gives everyone a platform. Even those people. Yo, fucking the worst. The dude who fucking killed Trayvon Martin.
oh my god.
What the fuck is his name?
I can't fucking remember his fucking name.
Zimmerman.
Yeah, he has a platform. People follow him.
Do you know he sold the murder weapon?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, dude,
Fucking
that's
psycho.
fucking sick.
that's what I mean. Like, everyone has a fucking platform now, even the most hated people. So there really doesn't exist that cancel culture like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you might not be popular with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But-
might not be the fucking star of the show, but
I mean, I canceled Starbucks, and I haven't been there.
oh, that's why you
Yeah,
did.
we stopped
Yeah,
going
you
to
stopped going.
Starbucks.
How's that been?
I still haven't been.
Coffee bean
Yo,
all day.
Coffee bean. I mean, if you're ever in the city, this is one coffee spot I go to called We.
We?
Like
It's-
W-E or
It's
O-U-I?
O-U-I. So that's the
Okay.
French way, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oui.
When I first saw it, I thought I was like, oi.
Right?
Oi, matey.
Oi,
Oi, matey. I was like,
Oi,
oh, this place called Oi? Like, Oi? But now it's called We. And shit is fire, dude. Like, if you're ever in, like,
Turn up.
in, like, this is not a paid advertisement, but I
What
just been
part of
going
town?
there. It's like near, it's on Melrose.
Okay. If you're ever in Sherman Oaks, M Street Cafe. That's my jam.
Oh, all right. We're dropping coffee spots.
I know, right? Yeah.
Hit us.
yeah.
All right. Shout out Phil's one time. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out Bill
Phil's with the Z.
with a Z.
And a PH.
Yo, you think that's probably how he spells his name?
Yeah, Phil, not with a F. It's PH.
Yeah, you think that's probably how he spells his name?
What, Phil?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You think that's really how he spells his name? When I seen
Yeah.
that,
Well,
I
it's
was like,
Phil. It's Phil's like apostrophe
Yeah.
Z.
Like, you're going to go to Phil's house. But otherwise, is his name
Whose
Phil?
Phil. I mean,
nah, I think it's with a Z. I think his name.
I wonder what
is
Phil
Phil's.
looks like.
Phil and Lil. With one little curly hair on the top of his head and bald.
I'm gonna look him up right now.
right now.
Phil and Lil.
What
No, they
does
had
Phil
like
look
3
like?
stripes.
It's definitely not as
of hair.
rewarding as it would sound.
Definitely just looks like a normal guy.
Normal guy likes coffee.
Yeah. He looks happy.
Fuck, what else is going on?
That's it, man. We hit him.
No, well, I'm not gonna end on that last note.
NBA.
Oh yeah, the NBA is back. Shout out the NBA. Their first pre-games were today.
Did you watch?
I did not get a chance to watch. You know, I work and all that other shit.
Facts,
But
facts.
they just tested everyone, and they literally created a safe bubble. There was 0 cases of corona in that hot spot that is Orlando. So
Yay.
which is crazy. They created a complete safe zone.
They're like, we got one. Just fucking take them in the back. Just
beat the shit out of them. Just fuck them up. But yeah, that was the thing that was fucking with some of the players is that, you know, they're in this complete safe zone now because they created a complete safe zone and their family's not. Their family's still in the real world potentially exposed to just like.
oh my god,
Can you
this
imagine?
Corona shit is.
Can you
so
imagine if you could
fucking-
find it? You're the only one in your family who had access to a safe completely corona-free area.
And then shit goes down, and then you can't access. Yo, imagine NBA players are the only people to survive.
Yeah.
I mean, they're part of the elite, part of the rich, so they would be part of it.
Yeah, no.
Because that's the thing. That's what's gonna happen is shit's gonna hit the fan, and rich people are
Don't
gonna be
say
chill,
that.
and we're not.
I don't want any shit hitting
Nah, the
any
rich
fan.
will get eaten.
That's a
The
possibility.
poor will eat the rich. 100. Best believe.
I'm
the
eating some rich people.
Being rich is only good when rich exists. As soon as the society collapse,
Yeah, you're
being rich
fucked.
is you're fucked. You are so fucked.
You better
do
get in
not
that
wanna be
helicopter.
rich.
Yeah, but they
There's
just have
dip.
access to more.
do not.
They just
You
go
do
to
not.
a private island.
If
I'm
you're
trying to
an-
get that bat cave.
If you're an attractive female, you're still good. You're solid.
No, dude. Honestly, in the end of the world, honestly, we're all fucked because security's gone.
I wouldn't say
Nothing will
that.
matter.
I wouldn't say end of the world because I'm just imagining
Economic collapse.
Yeah, economic collapse in that regard, and it's just like every human for themselves, and you're pretty much just like stuck with your abilities, all the
And your
cachet.
house.
If you have a house, yeah, stuck with that. But even then,
Imagine
it's based off your abilities because you have to maintain that house. You have to hold your fort down. Someone can come and take that shit.
That's what I'm saying. No one's safe.
Exactly. So
I
like
hope
it
we
comes
are.
down to just like what you possess in yourself internally.
So at the end of the day, arm yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, maybe, but even then, like bullets run out. Like you gotta
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting the
Like,
samurai sword.
Just like be a good
legit.
person. Work on your energetic karma.
Yeah.
Just get your shit popping.
And even then, your blade will dull, bro. You need to be able to choke someone
All right.
out with your bare hands.
I'm getting a solar powered house with a full farm
Okay.
and
How are you keeping it safe? Because niggas is coming.
electric fence surrounding the perimeter for 20 miles.
Whoa, dude.
And a 5-mile gap between my house and the nearest road.
T-Will exclusive.
Niggas
so
is
bad.
running.
Night vision cameras,
Niggas is definitely
heat vision.
Running, niggas is definitely running up in that shit. Niggas is definitely trying to take that shit down.
I need a stream
Yeah.
of some sort
Yeah.
for fresh water.
Don't talk about that shit when Kristen's gotta use the bathroom.
I have to pee so bad. This is
Where we at in the
The
pod? Where we at in the
The
pod?
henny,
Gotta go.
the henny goes straight through you.
Where we at in the pod? Where we at in the pod?
The pod
What else we
dog.
got? What else we got to talk about?
I think we wrapped up.
Was that it?
Yeah, we hit all the main points.
Word.
Oh, she's gotta go. I didn't mean to.
We're done.
But yeah, no. I mean, other than that, like, you guys got any before we wrap it up? Do you guys got anything going on crazy this weekend?
You know, just hanging and banging.
It is the end of the month. August is already almost here.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get a tan. Just try to go to the beach, enjoy the summer, my little summer vacation.
Are you on a vacation right now?
Yeah, my work's off work right now.
Oh
because,
yeah,
Extended
COVID.
vacay.
extended
Yeah.
vacation.
So I'm like 15 years old.
No,
On
I feel
vacation.
That. I feel that. Yeah.
I'm gonna get the Neuralink this weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out how to get the Neuralink. As long as this, because like I feel like the only thing is gonna be like, all right, yeah, so we gotta install it in your butt.
No, goodbye.
It's gotta go.
Yeah, it's gonna get installed in your butt
And we're
because
good.
that's the best fucking signal. Word. All right, guys. So yeah, this is the end of the day podcast. At the end of the day, we keep it
Yeah, that
and
was
it's your
actually
boy
loud.
Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
It's your boy T.
T-Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Hey. Wow, see you next week.
You feel me? Got the remix. All right. Peace. She gotta go to the bathroom.